Okay, I think I unmuted my mic now. Alright, we are live. I think I fixed it. I am very kind of like lost in space here a bit, so hold on, let me check this just a second. Yep, okay, we should be good. I'm just getting myself into a good sweet spot of sorts, so. Alright. Back to business. So. Alright, I think I fixed it now. We are live. Savage Squishy 86 resuming our live stream of Doom Eternal, the Ancient Gods DLC Part 2. As you can see, a lot has been going on. I have got a new setup, I have moved my room, and we are basically just getting back into the routine of things. I've got this very nice new PC desk, which I am absolutely looking forward to getting into PC. It's a new foundation for me to try. I'm not a PC player, but I am willing to explore it in the future when I have more RAM on my computer, which is to my right here now as well. So what do I tell you? Well, I've had a lot of things going on, a lot of things have been busy and kept me busier, and the fact is basically, as you can see, this is a product of that busyness. I've got myself pretty much set up, reestablished, and just making the groove of getting things back to where I want them in the capacity that I need them to be. I'm going to continue to expand on this periphery based on what I have, and I can definitely say that this is not necessarily the best thing I've got going right now. It is a work in progress, but little by little and bit by bit, day by day, I am building that platform up to where I can explore other options. So, that being said, what are we doing here? Well, as we all remember, I did start this playthrough of Doom Eternal. It was a long time ago. We got to the DLCs even a while ago, but to that effect, we didn't really get measurable effort to that extension. So, that being said, I have been basically building this up, putting this together, making this happen to the event when I do get extra RAM for my computer. I'm going to get into Steam and start doing some PC gaming. Now, I do have a headset, but unfortunately, it is a new one and it's only compatible with my PlayStation 5, so unfortunately, I'm hoping that the mic will be tolerable for some of you with the feedback from the TV, because, you know, that's usually the main reason I only ever use these, is so you don't have to hear the TV echo. But unfortunately, this is a situation where it's beyond the scope of my control, and I am on a fixed budget right now based on everything that I have done, so I have to use what I can, do what I can with what I got, as they say. So, but enough about all that. Fuck it. Let's get down to the business, and the business of hand as it stands right now, right here, right present at this moment, is what we have come here to do, and that is to play Doom Eternal, the DLC of the Ancient Gods Part 2. Now, what happened last time when we played? Well, we basically found that based on what we did from the previous installments, Doom Eternal's base game, we have opened up the peripheral dimensions for the demons to invade all of the universe, basically. They have pretty much taken a root hold of Urdak and have started to make the measure of actually influencing and domineering most of the dimensional realms. Needless to say, we are aimed to kill the Dark Lord. We set out to stop him and bring him back into existence so we could stop him, and ultimately had to fight Samuel Hayden, or Samur, whoever the hell he is. And of course we put our boot in his ass, and he went flying the coop. But at the end of it, we were left on a cliffhanger with the DLC of the Ancient Gods Part 1, where we did resurrect the Dark Lord, and that is where the curtain dropped. So, what's our goal now? Well, I assume that we're pretty much going to be getting into one hell of a fight. I pretty much have to assume that this is going to be a new experience for a majority of you. Now, I have already played this, so I already know the scope of it, but I'm leaving it mostly ambiguous for you as viewers who have never played Doom Eternal and probably never played the Doom lore in this capacity. So that being said, I'm going to enjoy that in that capacity just for your viewing pleasure. So, I also want to go out and I want to give a big shout out to a few people of mine that have been very good to me in the past few months and have ultimately been very kind in their respects to patience and understanding. And first and foremost, number one I want to give a big shout out to is Mina. All of you know her as Frosty. She's a sweetheart, a wonderful woman. She's in Finland, and right now she's actually preparing herself for a serious brain surgery to help her with a terrible medical condition she's dealing with. So I know she's got it coming up pretty soon, and I know that she's probably really nervous and scared right now, but I'm hoping that she gets this, and hopefully when she does get this, know that I am thinking of you, hun. I miss you. I hope you're safe, and I know you're frightened, but know that Swishy, all the way back in America, is thinking very fondly of you and hoping that you actually bounce back and handle everything that comes forward. You're strong, you're spirited, and I love you to death, and I hope for every sake, all sakes, in capacity, from front to back, top to bottom, inside and out, I am thinking of you, and I hope you have a very, very successful surgery and an even faster recovery. So, big shout out to the witchy woman of Finland. You're a sweetheart, and I love you to death, girl. Hang in there. You're going to get better. I know you will. I know you will. So, I'm thinking of you. I want to give another big shout out to my wonderful friend Pina in Australia, who probably is going to be peeping in here to take the piss out of me and make fun of me. You've been a wonderful asset, especially when you know of everything we've talked about in the coming weeks, especially with things that have been stressing me out and circumstances that are just rudimentarily just unavoidable in that capacity. So I'm thinking of you too. Thank you for listening to me. I know I can be a real annoyance, little whiny shit sometimes, but you tolerate me, and that's more than I could ever ask for. And I'm very grateful and appreciative for that in every sense. Another shout out I want to give is to Heather Frank, a good friend of mine, a wonderful woman, kind-spirited, very natural heart, and wonderful in every sense of the word. I know you're probably not going to be keen for watching streams, but honey, I'm giving you a big shout out as well, because I know in recent weeks you've been on my Snapchat, you've been in my Messenger, and you've been very supportive and concerning and caring for me in every capacity, and I'm very grateful for that as well. So thank you for very much taking the time, however little it is. I don't care, little or long. You've been wonderful, and you've been very supportive for me, and been a great person to talk to, even when I'm very much lost in the ether. And then my final shout out is to a very special lady who has been very kind, very warm, very tender, and very gentle, and actually wonderful to have in good company, and I'm so glad we found each other, and that is to a wonderful woman named Haley. Hun, if you're watching this, I hope you are not terribly flushed out of your mind with this shout out, but I want to thank you and know that you are in my thoughts, and I am absolutely enthusiastic and helpful that you will not be terribly bored out of your skull watching me act like an absolute monkey on stream here. So, but this is what I do. This is my natural environment. This is my energy, and if you want honesty, you will certainly have it. So I give a big shout out to you. Lots of love, lots of hugs, lots of kisses, and so much more. But I gotta keep it very rated for YouTube, so I just want to give a big shout out to you if you're watching, or if you watch at any point. So thank you very much for taking the time and giving me time to really matter, both to me and to us together. So big shout out to you, Haley. I'm thinking of you, doll, and I hope you are absolutely having a wonderfuler day today than you as you have most days when we're actually Snapchatting or messaging back and forth. So you don't Snapchat me. Gotta get me your Snapchat, doll. Just saying. Gotta let me know what you're up to, so I know I actually can hit you up and send you more stuff. So, but all things considered, I will definitely pip in with you later on. So, and with that being said, enough for my rambling. We're gonna get down to business and slay some demons. Let's get to work. So I don't know how good the stream quality is gonna be, or the security strength, but I'm hoping it will be good enough in this grand scheme of things. So if this stream does drop, do not freak out. I will definitely try to get back to it as fast as I can, in the considerations of that being said. So now, once we have pretty much wrapped up this business with Doom Eternal, I'm going to focus my energy on other games. I have not really determined which games those are, but I will perhaps provide a listing and see what. I've got a few of them, but the majority of my play is going to be mostly going to be on the PS5 from this point forward. Largely because I have actually explored the PS5 in its full capacity, and I can say that the performance and improvements from the PS4 to the PS5, the PS5's processing power and upload speed is ridiculous. I've been playing on it for the better part of a year, and I've already enjoyed a few games. That being said, though, I'm going to still continue to stream. However, I'm not entirely sure how good in terms of quality my product will be, because I know my camera is PS4 and I know my PS5 doesn't have a camera yet. It does have a headset, so I may need to invest in getting a PS5 camera, and then I can continue my streaming productivity. I love the 4, it's great. I've still got tons of games I play, but unfortunately I've moved most of those games to my 5, especially since I've gotten me an 8TB external, and it's definitely been a huge boom. So as I slowly, progressively get through each of my games, I'm actually making good headway with getting more and more done and less of a backlog of games to enjoy and play. So that being said, I want to give a big, considerable thank you for all of you in every capacity, you know, whoever you are, if you've taken the time to come and enjoy my streams. They will continue, and I will continue to explore and expand upon my periphery, because I've got a huge backlog of games. I've got maybe at least 30 to 32 games on my system I gotta play, both PS4 and PS5. Ghost of Tsushima, Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, Mortal Kombat, Far Cry, Metro, I mean, tons of games. So believe you to me, I'm going to pick games that are going to be rudimentarily exciting, but also interesting. Eventually, I will get my hands on Doom Dark Ages, which you should go check that out. It is a fabulous fucking game. It looks wild, awesome, badass. Don't get me wrong, I love Doom Eternal, but it is, like I said before, a game that is very tailored and geared towards competitive, hardcore PC players. I don't knock them. I think they're fabulous and they're fucking awesome. Very talented characters, very talented players in their own right, but the fact is it's just not my kind of game, not my kind of chemistry. So, but I will get through this, and then we can finally close this chapter off. Dark Ages comes out, I believe, in a few months, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get that right away. I may get that a little later when as a price reduction. As you know, we're kind of having a bit of a squeeze with the economy right now with all the tariffs. So needless to say, the financial scale and scope is going to be a bit more, more important now than ever. But me being a financial person, I like to save money where I can and get the games at the bargain sale. So, but enough for my rambling. I talk too goddamn much. So let's go ahead and get started with Ancient Gods Part 2. So as you can see, I pretty much already completed it on the easiest difficulty with the extra life mode. So we're gonna go ahead and just delete that, and we'll go ahead and start a brand new puppy, and we'll do Hurt Me Plenty, just like we always have. And with that being said, here we go. I guess we'll get a recap, I hope, of our last events. I gotta say, this desk is fucking awesome, too, because this PC desk has got, like, neon lighting. Let me turn on my lights, because it's actually pretty dope. I still need to put neon lighting around my TV and my monitor, but you can, you can't really see it, but it's got red neon lighting, and then I got a little side table over here that's got red neon lighting. So I'm definitely enjoying it. But it's definitely been a boom. So, let's go. The World Spear. Previously on the Ancient Gods Part 1. The war against the evil continued as the Slayer resurrected the Dark Lord himself in an act of defiance against the Makers. Leaving the heavens in ruins, the Slayer must now survive the treachery journey to Imora, the capital city of Hell, to face the Dark Lord in ritual combat. If the Slayer is victorious, any demon outside of Hell would be destroyed, and all connections to the Dark Realm would be severed. If he loses, the Dark Lord and his armies will rule all. So, this shit is real. Alright. Those tattoos on his body? I tried.
No blood can be spilled in this holy place. Our time will Come. If you survive, I will be waiting for you at the city of Empora.
He just walks out of there buck ass naked and just whatever. Very Final Fantasy-esque. I don't play it, by the way. It's shocked a lot of people. I've never played Final Fantasy, but yeah. Ooh. That must be the World Spear. It looks like a giant mountain crystal. The steps. Very gothic. Oh, hang on a second. I'll pause and give you guys the opportunity to read the information. Pause the video at your leisure. And pretty much, we have everything that we had initially. I'm just getting my cumbersome feel back. Microwave, Arbalist. I don't know why they keep putting the freaking. I like this modification than the other one, but I'll run with it. So let's take a quick look at our map and see what we got. So we got to find the Torch of Kings. Light the Torch of Kings. We got our little thing here. Okay, we got these things. All right, so we got something there. What about milestone? No, we don't. It doesn't. Well, it looks like we don't really have a lot of anything to do here. We got like 2 files to collect and 2 battles. Okay, so we got. What do we got here? We got a BFG cell, a secret life. Oh, looks like we get another upgraded, another weapon upgrade, maybe a melee weapon. So I guess we'll see what that is. So we'll go ahead and get moving.
You must follow the gate of Devon with the Wade's crystal and pass through to where the Dark Lord resides. He is waiting for you.
He's waiting for me, huh? Ooh, hello. I'm a little rusty. I can definitely feel it. Man, they got the wrong. I should have checked my runes too. I got the wrong runes collected. What the hell? I don't like those runes. Maybe want to switch this. All right. Blood punch. All right. I like this one. Wait a minute. Is that the right one? Okay, yeah, that's the right one. All right. That one I like. Gain a speed boost for doing a glory kill. Enemies killed by equipment understand charge time. Alright, and then we have. Oh, I wasn't done yet, you dumbass. Enemies kill blood punch, drop health. Definitely that one. Okay, they always put the top 3 as their selection, and the top 3, but I like the bottom 3. Hello, viewer, welcome. How are you this Wednesday afternoon / evening, depending on where you are? Shotgun shells here. I stress that very much too. When you play it, it always helps to look around. I mean, in the other games, you usually would have that measure of access, where you have the accessibility, but, you know, in Doom Eternal, you really don't have a lot of resources. Basically forces you to really kind of push the narrative of what you are accustomed to doing. Bye-bye. Alright. Now. Let's see. Okay, I see where it is. Just drop down, do a dash, and start the little Spider-Man walk around. Oh, hello. Okay, I see where we're going now. You know, it's amazing what you actually need to relearn, especially when you're playing for the first time, or at least in some measure of capacity the first time. So it's like one of those learning things. So basically, this is like one of those like whiplash things that you have to learn. I turned off the training, I think, so we don't have to really run through it. But basically, that's the thing. You have to use the meat hook to whiplash yourself around to get up there. So I'm pretty sure this is going to get dicey, so I'll have my freeze grenades ready. Oh yeah. Screecher zombies. The Screecher zombie is a fragile enemy who temporarily buffs all demons in the arena when killed. Buff demons are stronger, faster, and harder to kill. So I probably want to kill the Screecher zombie first. No, last. I'm saying. Oh, there goes that plan. So we pretty much got the idea now what the Screechers do. Fucking hell. I didn't think to account for them being in the hit range when I did the blood punch to that one demon. So that was a fuck up on my part. But I guess that's what happens when you do enough damage. They just they let up at, you know, like the name goes. You know, they scream and, you know, boom goes the dynamite. So just taking a quick moment to take a gander around to make sure I don't have anything that needs to be grabbed. So. And I guess there's a secret here. So let's go through here and see what's in here. I try not to grab all the resources, because if I do have to make a return trip back through here, then ultimately I can take the benefit of actually getting those resources as well. How you doing, brother? What's your story? I think I know what he's doing. He's gonna light this torch. Alright. Let's rock and roll. Bring that shit. should I? Oh, I just got a good piece of news. That's wonderful. Oh, we got a pinky. Okay. Oh shit! Not expect that. Damn! Where the hell's that buff totem? Oh, it's over there. You motherfucker. I thought it was weird. I thought the buff totem was triggered because of the thing. I didn't account for that. Damn. Alright, since I use that chainsaw, I'm going to go up here and grab that other chainsaw pip that I left there. Now, I don't really have anything going on, so I may actually try to stream a few of these streams today, tonight, maybe. Depends on how tired I am, or how tired I get. But I really want to put this game to bed, because I've been dragging it out for so long, and I know you fuckers probably are tired of it. So, I definitely want to keep trying to bring new, fresh content to the table. At least to keep some of you interested or learning new games that you're going to explore. Weak point, Armored Baron. Oh, that's another new one. The Armored Baron can be killed after its armor has been destroyed. Use the plasma rifle to slowly break and destroy its armor over time, or shoot its mace weak point when it flashes green to destroy it instantly. The armor will eventually regenerate. Explore the codex learn options of the new one. Oh, I didn't realize we had a new entry for the codex. Let me see. Okay, buff totem. Let's see. Come on, show me the new Peabody. Screecher zombie. Here we go. Killing the Screecher will cause it to temporarily buff all other enemies in the arena. Demons buffed by the Screecher's scream are stronger, faster, and harder to kill. Avoid this killing the Screecher while more powerful demons are still alive. So, I guess that pretty much means Barons of Hell, Archviles, Tyrants, and probably Hell Knights, because they are all pretty much nasty roundabout characters in their own right. So, let's see. Hell Knight. Looking to see Super Heavy, Baron of Hell. I'm looking to see this. I don't think we have we don't have the armored one yet. So that's. Oh, holy shit! Okay, there's our boy. Baby. There we go. There's our boy. Yo, he looks fucking raw as shit. I like that look. It's got a very kind of robotic kind of thing going on, and I like that. That's actually quite badass looking. Plasma rifle? Weak point, mace. Shoot the mace while it flashes green to detonate it and destroy the armor. The plasma rifle can quickly destroy the armor. The microwave mod is most effective. Weakness, Sentinel Hammer. Use a Sentinel Hammer Slam when its armor is destroyed to daze it and extend its vulnerability window. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, so this is one of the heavy hitters from the city of Amora. He's sending me he's sending me the big guns. I'll take it. Fucking A. I'll bring it on. I like that. It's not bad. Yeah, this has definitely got some like ring. This has got this. I like this environment. This environment's got some very not oh, what's that fucking game? Skyrim. It's got some very Skyrim feels. I like this. I definitely think that the new game Dark Ages is going to be fucking pretty cool to see, because I actually have always thought that would be a good setting to explore if they did go there, and now it's like, oh shit, they must be reading my thoughts, because I literally would absolutely fuck with that. Now they're making it to go to the Dark Ages. Oh, okay, hello. Goodbye. Woohoo! Where you at, buddy? Get some space. Find me some resources. Oh damn, another one. Jesus. Wow, they actually didn't say more demons. When they said more demons, they weren't lying. Yeet! Who's next? Come get it. Oh, I guess I had enough. So we'll do a quick search of the area, gather any resources we didn't grab. So we have a switch here. That was actually pretty fun. I'm actually, you know, I thought I would be a little rusty because I haven't played this in a hot minute. I've been playing like a lot of Division and other games. Division, God of War. I'm getting myself polished for God of War Ragnarok. So I haven't played it in a minute. So you got to kind of revisit certain games to get your learning curve down again. Because it's like one of those things. It's like, oh, you get rusty and then you start playing like an absolute noob. Alright, so I see we got a pole up there. I'm not sure where that goes. I'm looking around here. Maybe we gotta... Okay, no, I think I know. I think I remember now. Oh, shit! What was that? Oh... Very sneaky. I didn't see that. Oh, yeah, I fucked up. Alright, there we go. Full armor. Get off my shit. Okay, sweet. So, okay, we actually got that opened up now. That's good. I think what we want, though, is we want to figure out what that switch was. I think that's for this gate, for this extra light, because I don't have any extra lives. So, let's see if we can find that switch again. I saw it somewhere. Looks like some sort of a farm. It looks like some sort of a stables back there. That looks like a stables. Here we go. Here's a switch. Bingo! Got it. I can go get me an extra life. I got kind of hairy there a few seconds there. I thought I was gonna die. I got hairy. So I'm definitely rusty. I need to polish up a little bit with my playstyle. So okay, okay, I see where I'm going. All right, up, swing, double jump, rockets. I really... Oh, you. Goodbye. I'm not dealing with you. So with that, you gotta jump across and jump across. Sweet. Awesome. Another piece of business there. And then down here. Alright, we got another fight. Another one of those little wolf guardians. I get so tripped out when I hear the wolf howl because it makes me think of the fucking marauder. Like I'm like, oh man, please don't send me a fucking marauder. Not now. Alright, this is the way I came. That's the way I gotta go. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, but I am very glad to be back to doing streaming because it has been a while and I have been wanting to do it for some time. And it is just a huge breath of fresh air to be able to be back here doing this thing again. Oh, I got a BFG cell. Okay. I think maybe I'll have some fun with this. That was fun. I didn't even have to use the BFG cell. Alright, we got a biohat, we got a rad suit, super punch. I think I probably will use this for whatever this is. Oh boy, here we go. What's coming? This is so just jarring, this tight little space. See, I hate little spaces like this because it's like so confusing. I mean, how are you supposed to navigate that? It's so jarring. There we go, now I got it. Armor. Alright, so here we have this. I'll definitely have to go back down there and get that cell. I'll come back around and get up there again. in fact, I'll do one more of these because you get ammo for these containers, so that's what I really want. So let me look at my map real quick. Alright, so I think pretty much we'll just go ahead and do this whiplash thing. Alright, there we go. We made it. Scale around. I like to check my map a lot just to make sure I'm going in the right direction, because otherwise I'll get fucking totally turned around. So right here, what do we got? Wall climb here. And okay, I see what we gotta do. We gotta launch and do like another whiplash thing. Ah. Oh, cacodemons. Alright, so we pretty much have made it this far. Now we gotta go up and over there to swing. I'm not gonna make it. Whoops. See, but this is why I like the slow. This is why I like that little slow thing that slows down time when you hold the L2 button, because it makes it so much easier to do this sequence. If I didn't have that, I wouldn't be able to do this sequence. This is very difficult for me, especially if it's moving at a fast pace. You know, it's very difficult. I have a hard time with it. All right, we got our next wolf guy, and I guess we're going to have to deal with another one of these circus acts with this. So let's see about getting this done. Thankfully, they gave us shotgun shells. Oh, hello. Oh, good. Got rid of those. Pricks don't know when to quit, do you? At least they didn't give me a buff totem. That would have been a shit show. Welcome, new viewers. Don't be shy. Feel free to say hello in the chat. I'd like to see who I'm talking to. I like to see who. I like to know what I can probably do if you need anything in terms of the future. All right. Looks like we got some action. Oh yeah.
signature from Commander Valen.
An energy signature from Commander Valen. I think that was the guy whose son we killed from the base game. He gave us a knife. Big fucker, scarred face, hammer. Oh, I know what this is. I remember now. I'm not gonna spoil it. You guys gotta see it. It's fucking awesome.
My son's curse has been lifted. And I atone for my sins.
Fuck yeah. Sentinel Hammer. Press right on the D-pad to daze nearby demons and refill your ammo with the Sentinel Hammer. Wait, there was more there. Let me look that up. Okay, here we go. The Sentinel Hammer meter. Use the Sentinel Hammer to daze demons and refill your ammo. Hammer demons in groups to maximize resource drop. To fill the meter, destroy weak points and glory kill demons. And then the bonus is, in addition to giving you ammo, the Sentinel Hammer can also boost the effects of your equipment. Combo the Sentinel Hammer with the Ice Bomb to boost health drops. Combo the Sentinel Hammer with the Flame Belt to boost armor drops. So, torch them, and then hammer them. I like that. I kind of like that. That's actually pretty dope. I can't wait to use this thing. And I can see where it's replaced the Crucible sword that you got to use. So... let's get down to business and see what this puppy can do. Bam! That was actually pretty hot. We gotta get out of this tight spot, though. This is getting dicey. Huh? This is getting hairy. This fucking spirit possessed. Ah, you fucker. He possessed a tyrant. Dude, this is just not getting good. See, this is why it's kind of difficult for me to get used to this game, because I'm not used to such chaos. I'm not used to all that. I mean, even with Doom even with Doom 2016, it was a bit different. after he fucking kills me. Woo! Oh, that made me nervous. But it was actually pretty fun, so... A little stressful, but definitely fun. Wow. That actually had me nervous there. I thought I was gonna bite it. Alright. Enough of this bullshit. Where do I go next? Alright, follow my compass. 25... There we go. Down here. I hate tight spaces like that because it's so claustrophobic. Especially when it's like so busy and chaotic in that capacity. It's like, oh god, I'm gonna bite it. Oh no. Stone Imp. The Stone Imp is resistant to most weapons. It's vulnerable to the combat shotgun's full auto mod and the Sentinel hammer. Kill it with the full auto to gain bonus shotgun ammo. Alright, good thing I got the full auto equipped. There's the good. Oh! Stone Imps are vulnerable to the full auto of the mod of the combat shotgun. Stone Imps will die instantly from a Sentinel hammer slam. It's a burning abyss bathed in argent devout on slag. Blah blah blah. Okay, so these guys are just reborn imps that are tougher. Yeah, I kind of wish that we had I missed the old shotgun ammo capacity we had to do in 2016 because that shit was the best. We didn't have to stress or spiral out about fucking ammo capacity with limited ammo. Oh, I guess they just dropped dead. Alright, we got another Sentinel hammer booster over here. Boom. Done. Ammo. Great. What else do we got? That's where I came out of. Extra life thing over there. I gotta get up there, though. So let's see. Alright. Oh, okay, I see where it is now. Can I reach that up there? Yep. No, I can't reach it. It's too high. Alright, so... Oh, okay, here we go. Pull swing. They got you jumping around. They got me flying around like a fucking monkey in this thing. Pull swing, double jump, dash. Over here to the far right. Switch. And then we have the bounce pad. Okay, I see what they're doing now. Dash across. Jump across, get the extra life. You know, I think I'm going to change my rune to the support rune. I'm going to change that to get my health back, get my life back. Because I think that's just what I want, really, more of. It's so weird. I can't make that arch trajectory. I literally can't make that arch trajectory like that. I don't know how they do it. Alright, there we go. Bear with me a moment here. Alright. let's see. There's our torch.
Lighting it signifies to all that a warrior seeks passage to the world sphere.
Very medieval kind of concept already right here from the start, so. Oh. And here we got Sentinel Knights just standing around.
We are still a day's walk away from the world sphere.
Nice. I like that. That's dope. So I'm guessing this world sphere is that thing in the imagery from the base game where that giant crystal went and pierced pole to pole the planet. So this is probably Argent. This is probably the what we're going to. Damn. Nice.
It seems you're not the only one
Good boy.
who wants this mission accomplished. If you defeat the Dark Lord, any demon outside of Hell would be destroyed.
Oh, what do you want, knob? Forgive my cat. He's an absolute attention whore in his own right, so... I am not paying attention to you, I am busy. This is my cat maniac. I'm busy! What do you want, knob? So far we pretty much are making our good progress. I did not. I thought it would. I thought it was going to end pretty much when we start riding on the dragon, but apparently not so much. So I guess we're still going. Just checking around, making sure there's nothing else I'm missing. It's a terrible habit of mine to like check my map repeatedly because at the very least I want to make sure of it. So, but oh shit! Oh, come on. Here we go. This is the thing. I hate this damn hook shit. Alright, we finally got an auto map. Now we took care of those guys, we can grab that auto map. Proceed forward. And here we have 2 extra lives. Interesting. Oh, suck. Damn it. There, I got it. Hee-hee! Alright, that's that. I can go across. There's our codex entry that we were looking for. The World Spear. Man, look at that bitch. That looks like a giant crystal, like sticking straight out into the air. So, I will move this and pause it so you can catch a good read of it. Mind you, I've already read most of this stuff, so I don't really need to read it, but I'm simply doing it for the sake of viewers who have never played the game or read it before, so... Oh, again with you. suppose I was thanking them for giving me all them fucking ridiculous blood punches, but yeah, I kind of need to start really. I'm always so used to using my guns. That's the thing. I'm so used to using my guns, not the blood punch, not the meat hook, not the flame belch, but just guns. I don't know. Maybe it's my old nature from playing the classic Doom games. You know, you're used to when you gear yourself in and you dial yourself into a play style of that nature. It is very fucking hard to unlearn that shit because it's. I mean, you're supposed to be able to, but you really don't. And it can be a real daunting task. It can be a very daunting task. So. And I'm guessing this is going to be another secret battle thing that we can do. So this is pretty much going to be a hairy situation. So I better get serious now because this looks like this is going to get hairy. All right. Whew. All right. Let's get to work. Escalation encounters. Escalation encounters are encounters with two waves of increasing difficulty. Only the second wave is optional. Beat the first wave gives the Sentinel Hammer an upgrade. Beating the second wave gives a cosmetic. Alright. There we go. I think that's the proper way to do it, but proper way to do that business. Bring on the bacon, baby. There's one. Thing of beauty. Demons hit by the Sentinel Hammer now will drop more ammo. I can do it. I'm gonna do a second one. Get that cosmetic. I've already got the cosmetic, but I'm having too much fun fucking demons up at this point. Where the fuck did you come from? Oh, baby, this is gnarly. Damn. That was gnarly. I love it. Fucking hell. You ain't ready for that. Oh no, we got an arch file, bro. Oh no, we gotta get rid of this fool. Oh no. Oh, I lost a fucking life, you son of a bitch. Damn it. I gotta get rid of this motherfucker. Motherfucker. Get out of here. Another one? Bro! Chill with this shit, bro! Motherfucker! He took another health from me! You son of a bitch! Man, give me a breathing room, bro! Crazy. I forgot how crazy this got. shit! Thank goodness for that. It cost me 2 fucking extra lives. I'm a little bit annoyed by that. I thought for sure I would actually have a better handle on that, but apparently not. That's a little frustrating. There's a BFG. It looks like there's a BFG cell back there a ways. Maybe I can go get it, because I actually used all my BFG shit just to get what I needed to get. Fuck. Alright. Let me see. Should be directly... where? Oh, I went past it. What the fuck? Ah, come on. Here we go again. Stupid jumping shit. It says it's... Ah, there it is. There it is right there. Fucking hell. Okay. Alright. Get my groove back here. That was frustrating. I actually didn't think I would do that bad. I didn't think there would be that many demons when I did that. But now I know. Experience is a better teacher, so now I needed a stern reminder. Yeah, you ain't ready for this shit. So... Oh, shit. Damn it. I don't like this. I don't like this zipping all over the place. I don't like it. It's very discombobulating. I mean, Jesus, that's enough to make anybody motion sick. I don't know why people would think this is this. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the one who's the problem. But the fact is you know, it's a good experiment within reason. But it kind of lost its luster some time ago. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. People have their tastes and their quirks, and you know, this is just not one of mine. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, if there's anyone who plays this game, I mean, what do you think? Do you think maybe I'm being a bit crass about it, or do you think it's just an acquired taste? Because, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I know there's a lot of people out there in the gaming community who are very hardcore players, and they like that kind of thrill, because it's a challenging element to it, but then I know there's also a significant proportion of them who actually don't like it, because it is very discombobulating, and it tests the nerves and patience. I don't have the patience for it. But, you know, again, that's why I'm asking, you know, from a player standpoint, you know, what do you guys think? Do you think it's a little crass, or do you think it's something that is just something that's like you have to get good at to really appreciate it? Let me know in the comments. Oh, come on. Another one. Oh, a blood maker. Okay, I can fucks with this. Motherfucker. Alright, finally. Oh, God.
Is worthy.
I don't know why people do that. Intersections, they just gotta, you know, like their dick just grew 2 inches or something.
Tomorrow, mostly showers. You can expect a high of 42 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 37 degrees.
I wonder if this is, you know, I get the sense that this is alien in nature, but still, I mean, it has too many hallmarks that suggest it's like, oh yeah, that's definitely alien. Look at that thing. Like a giant honeycomb. Those all must be like, I don't know. I wouldn't even say angels, but I mean, it's the vibe I'm getting from it is that. So, let's take a quick look around. All right, so I think we're almost at the end. Okay, yeah, it looks like we're almost at the end. We just got a little ways to go, so let's just keep on it.
Unlike anything we've ever encountered. Not even Urdak gave off readings like this.
Well, this is bigger than Urdak, huh? getting this. Christ almighty. I think I remember this part. This was a very frustrating part because it's a lot of platforming. So let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna move fast, I think, because I think it's like all, it electrifies and shoots me off. Oh, come on. This is frustrating. I need to try to recount where. Alright, so I go here, I swing there, I swing there. Alright, there, I made it. Fucking hell. That was a little confusing.
This isn't a crystal at all. It's a ship.
And then we have a new thing here. There we go. And I guess
have the
we've
location.
got
The gate of D00M locked in.
And then with that said, we got everything collected. All our collections are complete. The battle sequences we did, we have. And we're pretty much set in stone with this engagement. So I guess we can leave. Exploration, 4 out of 4. Oh, I got a new Easter set. I guess I gotta play this again because I got a whole new goal thing to achieve. So I'll probably be dipping my toes into this for a little bit on Division. Maybe between my game runs with Division and shit. I don't know. I'll have to think about it because I gotta find something that's like rudimentary. So, but that is pretty much that. Yeah. Definitely need to practice more, that's for sure, because I definitely struggled in a few sections, particularly with the platforming and, of course, those escalated encounters. A little rusty, but I'm getting there. I'm getting my groove, little by little, in scale, so that's at least something. But that is the World Spear of the Ancient Gods DLC Part 2, so I am pretty excited and pleased with that. Kind of a bit annoyed that I lost 2 extra lives, but, you know, they are extra lives and they're meant to be spent, so at the very least I can actually enjoy that thing, so. But all things considered, I can't complain too much. That was pretty decent for my first time thing, and I actually didn't do a test run before I did the stream, so thankfully that was a blessing. If it was any other circumstance, I probably would have redone it over just on principle, because I get fucking annoyed with my performance. Because I am a perfectionist. So. Anyway, that's pretty much that. I'm going to take a bit of a break. Get maybe a bite to eat. I gotta take my dog for a walk because I gave my family a promise that I would. You know, just because you're a streamer doesn't mean you gotta do other. You can't do other things. So I have to go do that thing. But all things considered, I'm pretty pleased with that. That was pretty good. And when I get back, after I've had a bit of a break to eat, drink, and just do basic shit, I will probably definitely get on with it and get started on the next chapter arc in terms of that story. And we will probably be doing this much into the weekend, and then so. But if you stuck around for however long you did, I appreciate you kicking in. I appreciate you coming by, and I hope it was actually up to your alley in terms of entertainment. So, at the very least, I know I'm not a major time streamer, but this is a small start, and hopefully I will continue to grow from that with your help, provided if it's necessary, which I hope you will. But all things considered, I'm very pleased with that. So I'm going to get away from here for right now, just for a little bit, take a break, get some food, get a drink, take my dog for a walk, and then pretty much get back to business as usual. And I will be back with more of Doom Eternal. So, I'm Savage Squishy 86. If you like the video, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any questions, I'll answer them as best I can. And also, like it says down there in my description, if you're a GTA player and you have any issues with San Andreas or Vice City, hit me up, and I am actually considering doing live stream playthroughs of those two games to sort of give some help with player communities that are having a really hard time with certain games like Deconstruction, Air Raid, perhaps some side quests like the stadium races and stuff like that. Feel free to check out that playlist. They're tremendously helpful. If you're struggling with like the driving school and shit, that's a great place to get some good help with the final test, basically called City Slicker. So if you really need help, go ahead and give that a shot. It's actually quite helpful, and so far it's done quite well for helping a lot of you players who have been struggling, particularly on mobile and console. So hopefully you guys are having not too much of a hard time, but feel free to comment. Do you want me to do more GTA material in the sense for those classic games? I'm not a GTA 4 or 5 player, but I'm looking for the right outfit of people to play with because I'm not competitive. I'm more cooperative than competitive. I help my player community versus, you know, competing with them. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you want, and I will do my best to provide it in the future. So I'm going to get away now. I talk too much. But thanks very much for kicking in, and I will see you here in a little while, and hopefully tonight. Later.